if you expect to achieve your goals, if you expect to reach your potential, if you expect to have your dreams come true, what I'm about to explain to you is mission critical. You must become a master at visualization. For those of you that are like, what the heck is she talking about? I did not sign up for some sort of meditation, woohoo, a spiritual thing here. Don't worry, this is Tony Robbins. There's always science and research involved in everything that I talk about. So visualization is an extraordinarily powerful ability. You may have heard of the law of attraction, visualization, and manifesting. I refer to this ability as seeing signs. Your brain has a system, here's the technical term, it's called the reticular activating system. It is a network of neurons all up in here. And what is the job of the reticular activating system? It is essentially a system that blocks out other information and allows certain information into your brain. Guess who programmed that filter? So did the people from your past. And so if you constantly feel like you're unlovable, guess what? Throughout the day, your reticular activating system will highlight each and every piece of evidence that confirms that negative belief that you have. If you think that people don't like you at work, the reticular activating system, the filter, it is literally going to be looking for evidence to confirm that belief all day long. This is one of the reasons why we have such a problem with politics in this country. This is why there's something called a confirmation bias. Confirmation bias means your mind loves to read things that you agree with. Because reading things that you agree with confirm. We have a reticular activating system for a reason. There's a really important reason. Why you have this, the reason why is, if your brain let in everything, have you ever looked at a Facebook page? Have you noticed how many words are on, your head would literally explode off your shoulders, your brain would melt down. And so the reticular activating system protects your brain by filtering information and only letting in stuff that it agrees with. So that's the scientific reason and mandate for why you got to get busy reprogramming that thing. Now we're going to talk about how you use visualization in order to start to reprogram the reticular activating system in your brain so that your brain starts to spot opportunity. Your brain starts to spot evidence that things are working out. Your brain starts to spot coincidences so you can build momentum. And it begins with visualization. So as you take your goals, right? So you've written down all these goals, right? For 2019, I want you to go to each one and I want you to do a visualization exercise. And here's how you're going to do it based on science, because there's a particular way you have to do this based on science. Okay, it's a two-step method. If your goal is to improve your self-worth, I want you to visualize how you'll feel and what your life will look like about yourself when your self-worth has improved. There's two things that you have to do when it comes to visualization. You have to close your eyes. Truly, I know it sounds stupid, but I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to, in your mind, have a specific picture of what it looks like in your life when your self-worth has improved. You're going to see yourself speaking up at work. You're going to see yourself talking more about your business. You're going to see yourself leaving bad relationships. You'll see yourself establishing boundaries. You're going to see yourself going to the gym. You're going to see yourself taking care of yourself. And when you start to visualize the image of that, I want you to consciously, this is step 2, consciously think of the positive emotions that you're going to feel. I'm going to feel happy. I'm going to feel proud. I'm going to stand taller. I'm going to be so grateful that I made this change, marrying this specific picture. There I am. There I am. I am at work and I'm raising my hand. Amazing. My tea is being shared. There. I'm getting a promotion there. I am asking for a raise there. I've just signed up another customer to my business there. I've gone back to school. When you do that, here's what's actually going on in your brain. I feel so good about myself. This is the cool science part. You are training your brain to have a totally different filter. You see your brain, my brain? It doesn't know the difference between what you think is happening to you and what actually happened to you. Like getting an F on a test in 10th grade, 609. Let me say that again. Your brain doesn't know the difference between the bad things that actually happened to you, the real memories that you have and an imagined memory that you're creating, your brain will experience you visualizing going to the gym, you visualizing how happy you feel when you do, you visualizing asking for that raise and getting it, you're going to fuel your brain when you visualize in the way that I'm teaching you to. It encodes it as a real memory, and that's important because when you encode it as a real memory, it changes the filter system, that reticular activating system. And here's what we know based on research. The more you visualize things, number one, the greater your confidence is going to be, the greater security you're going to have about it. And the really cool thing is that the more you do this with your goals, you just wake up and visualize for, this takes 30 seconds, just to be clear. You visualize having a great day at school. You visualize curing your panic and how proud you're going to be. What studies suggest and have proven is that simply visualizing yourself doing things actually develops the skill and helps you improve the skills just as if you were actually doing it. And so there's proof based on research that visualization helps you build skills. And then finally, the other thing that's really important about this is that the more that you do this, what we know based on research